We alive.
Hello, 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 hello. Yeah. Y'all missed us? We're going to wait for people to come in.
All right. I miss you.
Give them just a little time. I miss you too, man. I miss all y'all.
Yeah, it was like, damn, because when I was asking, sir, I was like, about, we was talking about the con, like, damn, I ain't told none of the stories from the con, and we went to the con over almost 2 months ago.
I'm going to tell you, I know it's been longer than 2 months for the simple fact that I got back from San Diego at the top of October. And the last time we recorded was like a week or two right before I was getting ready to go to San Diego. That was fun.
You had a good time?
I had a great time.
I want to go to California and shit.
Met a lot of people. You come across a lot of stuff in California. Just because everybody is so open. Notification gang.
Notification gang.
Hey, what's happening, Miss Nikki?
I love it. She's
like
tuned
that.
into the YouTube. Let's go.
Sure.
Let's go.
So, Miss Nikki, if you have if this is your first time joining us, get ready for a wild ride. Maybe not for 2020, but for the safe word. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time, man. Let it build just a little bit.
Miss Nikki, tell us where you're from.
I know, right?
Give us your location.
We want to know where you're tuning in
from. You might win a prize.
Give me your location.
All right, so bro.
How was y'all Thanksgiving? I'm sorry, I did not ask y'all that. How was y'all Thanksgiving?
Yo, my folks ate my vegan food.
Yo, that's big.
Yo, I know the macaroni and cheese and shit is important at Thanksgiving. Nigga, they let me make the dressing.
They let you make the dressing.
The dressing.
They made her
the dressing for the family. I didn't have to make, usually I make my little pan of dressing. They found, I don't know what, when I went in my mom's house, I said, I want everybody to have a good time. So I started burning sweetgrass instantly. Time I walked in my mom's house, we had the best Thanksgiving. They loved my vegan food. I fucked up my red velvet cake. My red velvet cake.
It was not bad.
It was military green, and it was supposed to be a red velvet cake.
Oh, it was green. It was kind of.
That was supposed to be a red.
Your red velvet cake was green.
I was waiting for him to say something. Yeah.
Y'all didn't see the status? Okay.
No, wait. I just want Miss Nikki to say, "Oh, you have been here before." She said she's from Oakland, but you live in Kansas City. That's what's up.
Thank you for joining us.
Are you? So here's the important question: Are you you a Raiders fan? Or are you a Chiefs fan? I just want to know. Get that together. I want to hear this story about why this red cake was green. Okay. It ain't Christmas; it's Thanksgiving.
Okay, this is how the story proceeds. Is thus.
I love it. Let's go.
Andrew's favorite cake is, or Mr. McTitty's favorite cake is red velvet cake, and I'm gonna
without the pecans.
And I'm gonna impress him. I like the pecans on mine. So y'all remember the pound cake I made, and my pound cake turned out pretty good.
A pecan?
Huh?
You said a pecan?
Huh?
A pecan is a toilet.
Thank you.
A pecan is a nut.
Pecan.
A pecan is a toilet. A pecan is a nut.
My nigga some nuts. I put my nuts on it. Anywho,
you got nuts?
They're on the
You need to tell me something, Mr. McTitties?
They're on the inside.
This is the first time I'm hearing this.
I'm not gonna do this.
On the inside.
Hey, shout out to you, Raiders for life. My homeboy is a Chiefs fan. He get on my damn nerves. That's the only reason I wanted to make sure. Because I was finna talk shit to you too. All right, go ahead.
Okay. So I'm going to impress the man I already have by making him a red velvet cake.
After I said you don't have to.
I have an ego as big as your dick. So
now your ego basically said F you.
Ariel, I just want you to know Mr. McTitties gave you like that flirty wave, like the chin thing. I know y'all can't see us.
They can't see you.
I know they can't see you, but I'm still doing it.
I just had to let you know that. All right, go. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't mean to interrupt you.
I went to Walmart. I ordered my groceries at Walmart because I did not want to go in Walmart on Thanksgiving. They didn't have red food day. So I had all the chilling in the car and everything. So I still had to go to Walmart and I ran in there to get some dye. I looked at the package and I thought I saw a red bottle on the package. I get home, there is no red dye in this package. So I'm sitting here like, okay, hey Duchess. So I'm like, okay.
Hey, Duchess.
So, so I'm like, okay, which one will be the best color? I had like brown, white, and blue. And I was like, blue. I'm gonna make a blue velvet cake. That's a thing.
That is a thing.
So then instead of taking the cake and like looking how much blue I should be in there, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna squeeze. So I put a lot of blue in there in the the wets, and it was a pretty blue color. But then when I put it in there with the chocolate and all of that,
it definitely was green.
It turned poop green.
I was just gonna ask you, was it shit green? Because that sounds like about what it would be.
Oh no, you want to see it? And see, then that isn't even the. Oh Lord, almost. It's not close.
How did it taste?
Okay,
It delivered on the taste. It was just how.
It was a presentation.
It was the presentation. I didn't know.
That's when I frosted it.
But here's the thing. You say it looked green, but it looked a little dark to me. So I thought like you forgot to dye and all that. So I thought it was like a chocolate cake. So I was like, I just went with that.
Okay, but then where else I fucked up? I didn't have any vinegar. You know the vinegar reacts with. Fuck! I didn't put the baking soda in it.
Oh my god!
This
Baking
episode is
soda.
brought to
I
you
got
by
baking soda.
I forgot the baking soda.
So my nigga, you made
the baking soda or baking powder?
Baking soda. You put baking soda.
Oh, wait.
And vinegar and red velvet cake, and it reacts to make it. That's what
I did not know that.
So
I just remembered I forgot the baking soda.
You made a shit cake.
Science experiments.
You made a shit cake. You covered it in cum, and you forgot ingredients that was supposed to go in it to make it.
But no, there's more.
Oh
I
shit!
didn't have my mama. I forgot my vinegar at home, and my mama didn't have any vinegar. So all I could find in my mama's kitchen was lime juice, and I was like, lime juice is acidic. So I put the. I'm up at 1:00 in the morning making this cake. We at my mama's house, and he's asleep. So then.
You was having some real ass science experiments going on Thanksgiving. I'm listening.
So then, my mama and them had used the last of the cooking oil in the fryer, so it wasn't no cooking oil.
Damn.
And I was like, okay, if I put twice as much butter, that'll be the same as cooking oil. I didn't know that butter dry up.
That nigga insides hurt.
This is funny. I'm sorry.
This is his first time hearing the story.
Oh, you serious?
He didn't hear my science behind this cake.
Don't you say go to the corner?
I love you, Duchess.
That is hilarious. No, keep going.
Yeah.
I know you ain't done. Please keep going.
Yeah.
I
So
need to hear all
put
this.
twice as much. And then I was like, my mama didn't have a lot. I was like, well, I don't want it to be too sweet. So I didn't put as much. I was like, well, I just do 1.5 cups of sugar because I'm putting frosting on it instead of like the 2 cups.
You thought 1/2 cup of sugar was gonna make a difference?
A cup, yeah. But it wasn't enough sugar.
On a chocolate cake?
I was trying not to put as much sugar in it.
But then you covered it in cum frosting. Like
I didn't put as much sugar in the frosting either.
Bro,
I was trying to make
y'all gotta see this. We should post a picture. We should post a picture on the safe word so y'all can see Mystique cum cake. Not a cupcake.
It tasted cocoa-y.
She made a cum cake.
It tasted cocoa-y.
She made a shit green
I
cum
was
cake.
so sad about my cake. But you
No.
ate it.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a question. Did you eat it because it was good or because you love me?
Both.
That's an honest
That's
answer.
Asshole.
I applaud him for giving you an honest answer.
I think I made too many. I'm a cooker. I cook. I'm not a baker. So I was just using my deductive reasoning and trying to trade. And I feel like
You was trying to cook with love. That shit didn't work.
that was fighting hate.
You needed a recipe for that one.
I had a recipe.
You ain't stick to it.
I tried. And it wasn't even vegan. I put real eggs and butter and everything in it.
You got baking
Hey, bro,
soda.
legit. I ain't trying to be funny. That's probably why you was forgetting stuff because that ain't nothing you make on a regular. You tried though. I applaud you for trying.
I'm coming to try again on
Because
Christmas.
most people like. Let me tell you something. So my grandmother's favorite cake was a German chocolate cake.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite cake that my mom used to make was an Italian cream cake.
Mm-hmm.
My goddaughter made me an Italian cream cake probably like 3-4 years ago, and I about cried for Christmas. I ain't even lie to you, but when I tell you, it was quite possible. That's the thing about it. Like effort, showing somebody that effort, that's important. That's intimacy. I like that.
But I really wanted to make him a red velvet cake to make him.
Yeah.
He was kind of down.
Next time-
I was trying to cheer him up.
Next time, go to Nothing But Cakes.
No, there was no love in the nothing but. See, I was gonna go. See, what I was gonna do was go buy him a cake, and because we went to my class reunion, and well, we went to homecoming with my class, and somebody put a red. I don't know who mama put they put their fucking ankle in that damn red velvet cake, and
She said it sounds like Frankenstein, but you tried. She did try.
I did try.
She gets an A for effort.
And he put.
Was it an E for
I
effort?
was trying to make him. I was trying to cheer him up, and I tried.
That's so sweet.
I fucked it up.
You did, but it's okay. It's okay.
Now that I know the story behind it, I feel like a hell lot better.
Them number cakes are good though. But speaking of him,
But here's the one thing that no one has acknowledged. You should have put the pecans on it, because then you would have had a cum cake with nuts in it. So then it would have just made it come full circle.
but my dressing, he loved my dressing and my macaroni and cheese. My vegan macaroni and cheese was so good. It was creamy
How do you make vegan mac and cheese?
with vegan cheese.
Who are you?
This is Mystique,
This is Mr. Everlasting.
and this is the safe word.
Safe word. Welcome back.
Yes, it has been a long time coming.
Like legit, it's been like 2 months since we had a chance to
And
talk
the
to y'all.
years start
Almost.
coming and they don't stop
And,
coming. They don't stop
That's not
coming.
intentional, man. Life just happens.
Life, and I went
Life-
to another con.
Lifed for everybody that's a part of the safe word, including sir.
Yeah.
And we
life
just had to
hard
get
as
some
fuck.
stuff together, but it's cool, man.
We still here.
You know what? Before we even get into topics, I need to hear about this vegan mac and cheese. I am enjoying these Thanksgiving stories because I'm gonna tell y'all about my last 5 days, but I could sum it up in probably 3 minutes. So
Okay, and it's on my TikTok too. She writes black. Go follow me. I be doing my vegan cooking. She _writes_black. Shameless plug. But I take the vegan cheese. You take vegan cream cheese, almond milk,
what is a vegan cream
butter.
cheese?
Huh?
What is a vegan cream cheese?
Hey Roxy,
Hey, Roxy.
are you just gonna wave suggestively at all the women?
Yep.
So you take vegan cream cheese. It's like a sunflower-ish whipped oil-ish milkish thing. It has the consistency of cream cheese, and you put that, and then you put smoked paprika in it, and I put vegan smoked Gouda, and I put vegan cheddar. I put like 3. I put like vegan mozzarella, vegan cheddar, smoked Gouda. I put garlic and onion powder and all that good stuff. And it gets all creamy. And then I finally found a good vegan cheese that melts. So when you go down into it, it just gives you the creaminess, the deliciousness, the hotness, and it made the sound.
Who makes this cheese?
Huh?
Who makes this cheese?
Diane?
It had to be, because I ain't found a vegan cheese that melt yet. Somebody just told me about Diane, probably like 2
And I'm
months
gonna tell
ago.
you what you do with it is to make it melt a little, leave it out and let it get kind of soft, so it's not cold. But
So if I'm wait,
Macaroni in a pot. That's a what? That's a what?
you know what? I ain't gonna tell you what it looked like. As long as it was good. Was it good?
What's wrong with
It was
it?
good. All right.
What did it look like?
Oh, let me see.
Well, it hadn't set in. That was hot out the oven. It hadn't set in yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
But see, when it set in, it kind of.
Okay. I give you that.
What's wrong with my macaroni? My macaroni was delicious.
I bet it was.
Yep.
You know what I have for Thanksgiving?
What?
All the stuff that black people eat.
You had some chitlins?
No, I
Mm.
didn't. Because I don't know nobody that cook them. Like, I legit, oh my God, I had this conversation probably 7 times over the holiday. I hadn't had chitlins since my mom passed. Because I don't really trust nobody to make chitlins.
I didn't take you as a chitlin eater.
I don't really trust anybody chitlins. And I had some about a year and a half. You made a shit cake. You talking about booty noodles.
They don't look like shit.
You said it was shit green.
Not,
And then you
shit
show
cake. I'm thinking you can't tell my macaroni look like
No,
shit.
why would I do that? That's no.
Oh.
Your mac and cheese look like you just put a bunch of butterscotch in the pan and it melted. Anyway,
That's what
so-
the
It was, but see, the vegan cheese has a lot of oil in it. And I was like showing that it melted and bubbled. So it had to set. And when it set, the oils go back in the noodles and it like regular mac and cheese.
how's that healthy? Like, is all that oil that it boils out of the cheese?
Nigga,
is that
it was
healthy?
Thanksgiving. Who being fucking healthy on Thanksgiving?
You the one making vegan Thanksgiving.
Vegan is not inherently healthy. Vegan is the absence of animal products. It is not
Okay,
healthy.
I give you that. You're right.
If I
You're
was
right.
cooking healthy,
You're
I
right.
would have been cooking healthy. Who cooking healthy on Thanksgiving?
Not us,
Exactly.
because we had everything.
Exactly.
Everything.
Oh, but I did make some. I made apple sage rice with cranberries.
Apple sage rice.
Yeah, apple sage.
That just sounds like words put together.
We do.
It was vegan apple sage sausage, but then I put rice in. I made some wild rice and put some cranberries in it and some pecans, and that was so good.
What the fuck is a pe?
You know what?
And it's stuffing with some acorn squash.
Yes. And I ended up, thank you, Rox. At least somebody appreciates me. Thank you. My macaroni and cheese was good. You ate the last thing.
Yeah. I made the cheeseburger macaroni with leftovers.
Yeah, he melted it back down in a pot and threw some ground beef in it and like ate it like cheeseburger mac. But
Yep.
hey,
Completely
y'all,
defeats the purpose of it being vegan, but yeah.
no, it's
I get-
vegan. It's vegan ground.
Yeah, it was vegan round. So that was all we had at the house.
But I say,
But
ooh,
it
I
was
think,
still good.
I think I'm gonna turn to acorn squash because then none of my family took. This is the second time I've made acorn squash at Thanksgiving and my family didn't touch it.
What does it look like?
It
That
was
should
just
be
it
fine.
had the rice in it.
You say that should be a sign. It is a sign.
See, it just
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
I said it's acorn squash with the rice in it.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, I had family in town. Facts. I had family in town from Texas. So, went there Wednesday night because they figured everybody was going to be busy for Thanksgiving. Got a chance to kick it with them for a little while. Ate good, you know, which is funny because so my aunt is a vegetarian. My goddaughter's vegan. But they still had like turkey, ham, chicken, collard greens, regular mac and cheese, vegan mac and cheese. She said it was
It took me
green bean casserole,
Mm.
sweet potatoes.
Mm.
I mean, for the most part, it was like a lot of like veggie stuff. You know what I'm saying? They made some, I couldn't eat it, but they made some seafood dressing and then some regular dressing. But the coup de grace for me was like the piece de resistance was they made some sweet potato cornbread. And I've been seeing people do it like the sweet potato cheesecakes and stuff. I was like, I don't know if I want a sweet potato cheesecake. Even though I'm, you know, cream cheese cheesecake already kind of savory. So sweet and savory will probably go really, really well together. However, I stuck to that. It was great. But after you eat it about 2-3 days in a row, you know.
Yeah, that's why I got tired because I was like, damn, this drink. Cause like my Thanksgiving food was really good. This was like my, cause I was looking back at my first vegan macaroni and cheese. That shit was so dry, man. And now I got the creaminess and stuff down packed and everything. I love my vegan mac and cheese now, so it's like, damn. So I really enjoyed it, but like by not Sunday. Was it Sunday? No. I was like, I think it was like Saturday. I was like, oh, okay. Was it Saturday or Friday? I got tired of Thanksgiving real quick. It was too heavy and rich. It was like, it was good, but it got old quick.
You know what I look forward to every Thanksgiving? And I know y'all gonna talk about me.
Please don't tell me you one of them Thanksgiving sandwich making niggas.
No, I'm not. I am not a Thanksgiving sandwich making nigga. Okay. But I'm gonna get me some cranberry sauce. And I only eat cranberry sauce during Thanksgiving. And I don't want your boutique cranberry relish. I don't want none of that $5, $10, $15, $20, whatever you spending money on. Go to the grocery store, go to the canned goods aisle, and go get me a can of Ocean Spray jellied cranberry sauce. I want to stick the whole can in the freezer. I'm gonna let it chill for like 30 minutes. I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna plop it on a plate. I'm gonna turn it sideways, and then I'm gonna cut on the lines that were made by the can.
You can have the cranberries.
I when I tell you, I can eat a half a can of cranberry sauce by myself.
But like nothing on it.
Yeah, like
just spoon can.
No.
Oh.
I'm not that uncouth.
Oh.
I'm not that uncouth. But I'm just saying, like, I don't think Thanksgiving meal is complete without cranberry sauce. Like, I can't, like, I can eat, don't get me wrong, like, you can eat those meals because you eat that stuff year round. But if I got dressing, I have to have cranberry sauce. I can't do it without it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
well,
really?
I'm gonna take that back. I can. That's exaggerating for me to say I can't. I just choose not to. Now, if I'm out of cranberry sauce and there's dressing left and I'm hungry, yeah, I'm gonna smash that shit. But Thanksgiving was cool, man. And then it was alumni reunion weekend for the Tomerville LaFleur Association.
LaFleur. Yeah.
And all I'm saying is that sunglasses and Advil, because Friday night was drunk, Saturday night was drunker, and Sunday I tried to relax, but that didn't happen. So your boy kind of tired. I ain't gonna even lie to you, but I'm here.
Start acting your age.
We in here. I am. That's why I go home.
I'm with you on that, can. You can have it.
Man, see, Stephanie, somebody feel me. It do slap on top of that dressing.
I will not feel you.
All this stuff that you did experimented and made a shit cake with cream sauce. Come anyway, but you don't eat jellied cranberry sauce.
Me neither.
It's vegan.
I don't want it. Yo, let me tell you what happened one time, bro.
Ridges and all, Ariel. I'm telling you, ridges and all.
It was things
straight out the. See, Deuce, you feel me? Straight out the can. What is it about cranberry sauce you don't like?
I don't like the texture. I don't like it. I love cranberry juice.
You don't like Jell-O?
I'm not big. I'm not a big Jell-O person. I will eat Jell-O,
but you can eat acorn squashed.
But I don't like cranberry sauce.
I would like to give a shout out to Stephanie for the joke of the night. That is pretty fucking funny.
Oh yeah, at this point, somebody said that. It was like at this point, it's just LaFleur University because
it is. It is.
We pack out. Can't nobody else pack out the hot Hochelander like that. Not a school.
I cannot disagree.
Not a school.
I drink cranberry juice.
The second liners do it.
I drink cranberry juice. I just don't like cranberry. I don't want cranberry salt. I don't see a purpose for cranberry. I don't want sweetness on my dressing, and I don't see a purpose of eating cranberry sauce in everyday life. You know what, Chandler?
That's why I only eat it for Thanksgiving.
I'm gonna find a way to use cranberry sauce in everyday life.
No.
Why would you do that?
No, you. No. I know.
No, you don't.
That
you don't
be
do
a
that.
good
You
lubricant.
are ruining the.
It's gonna be a good lubricant.
You're.
What if I put a little piece of cranberry sauce on my meal? I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna be like, no, I look all greasy like a Thanksgiving turkey. And I'm having a little
That's
drink.
pretty
I would
fucking
sleep on
funny.
that couch. I would be comfortable.
So you would like me if you came home and I was all glazed?
No!
In baby oil. Nigga, you know how many times you came home and I've been rubbed in baby oil, but I'm gonna just make it more prominent. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna wait till time I hear you coming in the house, and I'm gonna like squeeze the baby oil all over my body, and I'm gonna be all greasy.
You're gonna look like the first 6 minutes of a porn scene. Like,
Speaking of which, let me tell y'all about this nigga.
all right, yeah, let's go.
Okay, you know we went to the Kinky Kollege again. You know we talked about the spring break, and we went to the Kinky Kollege homecoming. This nigga. So me and my homegirl, one of our homegirls from Florida met us up there, and you know we was all chilling. We split a room because that hotel is expensive as fuck, but it's nice. So we up there chilling, right? And we at the party now because see we go down to because the dungeon party was like from 9 to 2. So we down there and my homegirl was doing a scene with this dude, and I was like, oh, that looks fun. I want to do it too. So like, yo, boy, can I get next? I didn't know this nigga was long-handed, you know, because he was long-handed.
What does that mean?
Like he go for a long. It was body drum.
Oh, okay.
And he was getting into it, and I think he used to be in a band, so he was like getting into it, and he was like just going, and like I was waiting on him to get done with her because I went and did a scene with somebody else. I let somebody shoot bow and arrows in my ass. That was really fun. It was like the LARPing bow and arrows with the
suction thing.
No, they had a suction. It was like these big. It looked like boxing gloves on the end. It was like the LARPing arrows.
Zadora, that's pretty fucking funny.
What?
He shot you with boxing glove arrows?
Yep.
Oh, I had to show you a picture.
Zadora, that's pretty fucking funny. I'm just letting you know. I would pay to see people shoot people with boxing glove arrows.
And like, he had like a whole archer outfit on.
Because I seen
Oh, that's
him.
even funny.
I was like, nigga, you look like you. I said, nigga, you look like Link from
The Legend of Zelda.
No, it gets worse. You didn't notice. You didn't hear that he basically had. I think it was like a theme song from I think The Legend of Zelda. Just basically
He was dressed like Link with arrows on his back, and my freaky ass was like, "Damn, what are you doing with them arrows? I want to know." So I went and held him down. I was like, "My boy, what you doing with these arrows?" And he like, "I do impact play with them." And I was like, "Well, what you doing?" He was like, "Well, I'll show you. Let me go find a spot." And like I was standing at the corner of the room with my ass out, with my hands over my head like this, and he was from the other side of the room shooting the arrows at my ass.
That sounds very adventurous.
It was. I sent a picture of the arrow to you so you can see what this is the arrow look like.
Oh,
yeah.
It didn't hurt until he didn't miss because I mean how can he? But yeah, so I did this. I did this scene with him, and then I go back and my homegirl, he's still drumming on her. So I'm like, damn. So then I'm like, okay, it's kind of cold. Let me go get a sheet and wrap around me because I didn't have on much of nothing. So then I come back and sit down. He's still drumming on her. I'm like, well, shit, let me go use the bathroom and get a glass of water. So he's drumming on her for like an hour. But I'm like, no, I'm here and it's my turn. I'm about to get my scene going. So I laid down and he started body drumming on me. So this is toward like the end of the dungeon time. And he drums on me so long that I fall asleep.
Wow.
Because it's relaxing. It's like a massage because he got the little drumsticks with the circle on the end. And he just like hitting your body with them, and it's relaxing. It's like a massage, even though I feel like he hit on my ass a lot. But he was like, and he was doing it to the beat of the song, y'all. I fell asleep. And you know how when you fall asleep and you forget where you are? And I wake up and I look at this white man looking in my face. Are you okay? And I was like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
But he was really nice. It was fun. So we was down there at the dungeon till the party was almost over. So it's about 2:00. Now, Mr. McTitties done got tired and he done left me down there. Like while I was waiting, he said, I'm gonna go to the room. And I was like, well, shit, I ain't got the key. I'm like, well, you take the key. And then my homegirl, she was like, well, who got the key? I was like, Mr. McTitties got the key. She was like, oh shit. I'm like, no, he'll let us in the room. He'll let us in the room. Y'all. Now, for the con, they want you to dress vanilla to the door. So they want you to dress vanilla till you get down to the con area. Now let me paint the picture of what I got on, because I had did a fireplace scene with someone else too. So I had my weave up and my bonnet. So this is what, because our room was right around the corner from the elevator. So I didn't have to really worry about what I had on. So I got on a bonnet and like a little night shirt over my lingerie with some stockings and high heels on. This is what I got on. My homegirl, her robe, she just got a robe on, and her robe don't tie together. So you know how your mama used to hold a robe together?
Mm-hmm.
She holding her robe like that, and she ain't got on damn near nothing. I think she had on like some panties or something. So this is what we got on. I got on heel stockings and a nightgown with a bonnet on my head, and we go to the door. Nothing. Bang, 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 bang. Nothing. Nigga, open this door. He did not open the door. And we like, oh shit, he done went to sleep in there. So we got to go down looking like this in the bright lights, half naked in the hotel lobby at 2:00 in the morning. We get there and I'm like, bro, I'm like, the room is in my name. My husband is in the room. We are locked out. Can you please let me in and give me a key? And he look at me. Can I get some ID, ma'am? Like, do I look like I got a pocket or an ID? He like, but I need some ID, ma'am. I'm like, sir, I don't have ID. The room is in my name. My purse is in my room. I don't have any pockets. I don't have an ID. He was like, well, I'm gonna need some ID to let you in the room. I'm like, sir, my husband is in the room sleep. He will not answer. Do you really think I would be out here like this? I don't know if he thought that we was finna like go bust in on him with a woman or something. I don't know what I'm like, we half naked. People, patrons of the hotel is walking by. Everybody looking at us half naked.
They just wanted to see y'all titties.
I guess they did. I don't know what they wanted to see. He kept us there for like 15 minutes. Looking like that. Looking like we finna go see a pussy. So then finally, he asked me my name, my birthday, everything, the middle name of my second born child, and he finally gave us a key. He's like, okay, now I can give you a key. I think he did that shit on purpose. I think he did. So he had Mr. McTick, and then we go in the room, this nigga. I mean, he rolled up in the blanket, snoring, honk shooing like honk shoo, honk shoo. I'm like, nigga, get your fuck ass up. Had us down there butt naked like that, looking all crazy.
So, what were you doing the whole time they was participating?
He was down there, but he was down there for a while, but he got sleepy because this was like 1:00 in the morning.
Yep.
And
How long was y'all there?
Huh?
How long was y'all in the dungeon?
The party started at 9, and it was 1:00, and he was ready to go to sleep.
What did y'all do today? Like the day of? Like what y'all do before that?
The classes, they have all classes all day. And they did the toppers. They had the toppers, and the toppers is where you could like try the different kink things. Oh, I got suspended too. I got full body suspended. He tied me up in rope and he suspended me in the air. Lord, my aunt.
So it sounded like you had all the fun, and he went to sleep.
Yep.
He could have did. He didn't want nobody rigging on him or nothing on him.
I wouldn't want to be rigged either, but it don't sound like he did anything. It sounds like you did everything. No, not you and him. What did you do without her?
You went to the class?
Yeah.
No, fuck them classes.
No, I didn't.
You was in the dungeon, and you was just there.
Yep.
I done went to sleep too. Fuck that.
He had the opportunity to. He didn't want nobody hitting on him or nothing.
Why would he have? Okay, listen. If he's supposed to be a dominant male, why the fuck would anybody hit on him?
Exactly. So you saying it like he didn't?
I'm saying that he could have found somebody to play with, though. He could have found somebody to top. So, like, that's where I'm wondering, like, why didn't you find anybody to top? So you wasn't just sitting there looking crazy. Because see, me, when I'm somewhere and I'm not being engaged with, I just go radio silent. I go find me a little corner, and I just stay to my damn self. And then eventually, it's like, you know what? Yep,
But he likes
I'm
to
over
watch
it.
Vito too, though.
Yeah, not in an environment like that. If I'd have paid all that money to go that far, to be doing that all day, I'm gonna have me some fun. I got to. It's so necessary. It's so necessary. Yeah, I see why you went to sleep. You was bored.
Yeah.
You wasn't tired. You was just bored.
Yeah.
From 9 to 1,
So why you want to go back again?
that's 4 hours.
You want to go back in March?
You stayed in the room for 4 hours and you ain't do shit?
No, he was down there with us in the dungeon till 1.
4 hours. If it started at 9 and he left at 1, that's 4 hours of him doing nothing but watching people. Oh no. I don't even like people.
Earlier than that.
I don't even like people like that.
It was actually earlier than that.
Oh, we was watching a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, you watch me do the fireplace. You watch me.
And watched you. I took my ass on too. I'm sorry, bro. I get it.
He should have went. You what you said?
He could have went to sleep. So one of y'all should have went back with him to get that key, or y'all should have took a second key.
I left the second key at the hotel.
No. See,
what?
No. This. She has a bad habit of doing this. She'll leave me with all the keys and stuff, and knowing that I'm most likely probably gonna go somewhere else, or we're probably gonna end up getting separated, and then she has no way to actually get into the room or actually get where she needs to go.
Gotcha.
Like she has a real bad habit of doing
That's how I end up in high heels.
Is this the thing that you said that we were supposed to see it from your point of view?
No.
You was like, when you explain it, it's gonna make sense. Before we went live, you said when you told us the story, it was gonna make sense. You said he was gonna be in the wrong.
No, I said what he did to us. I didn't say he was gonna be in
But
the
it
wrong.
ain't like he tried to.
No, I'm not saying I'm joking.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say because
No,
the way you
I'm
made it
saying-
sound was like he intentionally went to sleep on you.
No, not like that. I'm just saying what he did to him. He had us out there butt naked because he went to sleep on us.
Y'all should have just started fucking in the hallway. He'd have heard you woke up, opened the door. Y'all could have came inside of it.
So I could go to jail in Chicago so the real criminals can get me? Hell no.
Shit, she right though.
Yeah, I'm with you when you're right. I'm with you when you're right.
Hell no, they gangsters in Chicago.
What else y'all do? I'm saying I didn't do none of that shit. I went to San Diego and went to university. Whoa, would you? Nah, don't be shushing shit. You said you was gonna tell me stories. I want to hear stories. Fuck it, you ain't gotta tell me. Tell me. You said that. You sir, tell me. He been talking this whole podcast. He finna tell this fucking story. I want to hear this shit.
It was a whole fucking blur. Like, yo, we actually, I would say for the last day of the con, we actually basically got up in front of students, quote unquote, and did a demonstration of titty play.
What you shitting him about a demo for titty play?
Oh, that's what you said. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you was talking about. Oh, never mind.
What the hell you think I was talking about?
I don't like this secret shit. I don't like this secret shit. How y'all gonna bring? How you gonna bring up something and then say shh? Why you do that? These supposed to be we supposed to be telling these stories to our people. They ain't heard from us in 2 months.
They don't want to hear this.
Shit. We just had to listen to it. We had to listen to the story about this shit cake. You finna tell me this story. Come on. I want to know. I want to hear the good shit. Give me the juicy stuff. Because I ain't had nothing happen. I want to hear this. I gotta live vicariously through y'all. Y'all the ones traveling and shit, doing kinky shit when y'all travel. My ass went to San Diego and got drunk. I didn't get drunk, but I did hit a dispensary toy. Anyway, what? No.
But you with us. Who's still here with us? Y'all been quiet for a while.
I want to hear this story. Don't be trying to get around this shit.
I'm just trying to see
I mean, did something happen that I'm not aware of?
No.
Here y'all go with that bullshit. Anyway, so sir, you had a question?
Yeah, bro. I had a situation that I saw about a couple weeks ago that I want to bring to y'all.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna kind of paraphrase real quick, kind of be quick. But about 3 weeks ago, there was a popular post that went viral here in Mobile. It was a young lady who had kind of a sneaky link relationships with this other gentleman who turned out to be a prominent barber here in Mobile. Now the problem is, she revenge porned him, and there seems to be no kind of backlash from that. Let me explain what I mean. So she apparently is in the lifestyle. She's into pegging black men, kind of heavy from her messages. Now, the reason I know this is because she shared screenshots of her conversation with the young man on social media on a live. So, in the screenshots, you can read verbatim where she's convincing him to allow her to peg him. Now, he's unsure of it. At first, he said no. She kept at it till he said, I'm not sure. To, okay, I trust you. Let's give it a shot. So apparently they do it. Apparently she films it. No problem. Now, I guess they fall out after a time. They stop talking. Now she goes on live. She's a victim. She's hurt. She shares the video with everybody online. Now, my problem with this scenario is, had this been on the other foot,
he'd have been all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
But bro, this is what makes me sick. In the comments, this is what made me sick. In the comments, she was basically sending the video to anybody who requested it. In the comments, they said, girl, we need to know who down low out there. That's not down low. And the second part that pissed me off is somebody co-signed and said, yes, hashtag protect black women. What are your thoughts about that?
I'm not even finna start this conversation. Mystique, you gotta go.
What? Oh! You said I gotta go like I gotta leave.
No. I'm trying to hear your take because all right.
You go. I'll go first.
Go ahead.
I think that makes her a horrible person, and you shouldn't do that to nobody, especially if somebody was not interested in something for real and they trusted you enough to do that. Why are you recording people? I don't think that's right. I don't think just because you. Who's going to play something?
Stay focused.
I think that I'm with you, Duchess. It's disgusting because he let you put him in a vulnerable situation. And then you put it out, and everybody was right. If that had been a man doing that to a woman, people would have called him all sorts of low down things. That is horrible for her to do, and he should sue her. I feel like he should press charges. You can go to the FBI and press charges because that is rude and right, especially if she put the video out there. That is, why would you put somebody out there and then I'm file charges on her? I would say the same. He should file because that is disgusting. And just because a man likes prostate stimulation does not make him gay. I wish they would release people from the shackles of thinking the male G-spot is for some reason up their ass. And that is where, and if somebody was to let me milk their prostate here, I would never tell a soul, not even a safe word.
No.
But yeah, I think that's foul. I don't think there's that protect black women from what? From you? And you doing that to people, you don't humiliate people. I don't get that people who hold, because somebody I know got caught in a revenge, and that hurt them when somebody did that revenge porn thing. No. What you recording people for, that's rude, that's wrong, that's disgusting.
Did you ask first?
No. Why would you do that? Because it's just like the same when people be like, you should take pictures of your friend dirty house in case y'all fall out. It's like, if you going into a friendship,
I've literally never heard anybody say that.
I saw that. You see that on Facebook? No. I saw the meme on Facebook. It was like, I got all my in case we fall out pictures of my friend dirty house. No, she's wrong for that. What's your take, Mom?
First of all, anything that a man does with a woman isn't gay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not down low either. You know what I'm saying? Anything that someone did willingly, and this sounds like this wasn't even willingly. This sounds like he just caved into the peer pressure.
So he was coerced into it.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, she ought to be in jail.
Mm-hmm.
For one, revenge porn in Alabama is illegal. For two, if you recorded him without any form of consent, that's illegal. Why are you outing this man like that?
Mm-hmm.
For something that he did in it is not consent.
Amen. Coercion is not consent.
You know, it reminds me of when people talk about omission is a lie.
Mm.
And that's the first thing that popped into my head when we started talking about this. When you talk about omission is a lie, and it's kind of the same process. It's the same thought process. If someone trusts you enough to be upfront and honest with them, then you should give them that same respect. And coercing somebody into doing something that they wasn't even comfortable to begin with, but decided because they liked you enough to experiment, that means that their trust level with you had to be beyond.
Mm.
Especially if it's something that they weren't necessarily into. And even if it's something that they might have been into, it might have been something they didn't want to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
But we say it once, we say it again. Consent is sexy.
Very sexy.
And without the consent, like there were way better ways to handle that situation.
Even if you mad, you don't do that. Like
you don't,
because that's rule. You put somebody else. I don't care if somebody cheated on you, made you mad, or anything. You do not put nobody out like that. And now you got people, and then like the shame on the people calling him gay. Like that's why I don't be fooling with a lot of people who aren't outside of like my lifestyle, because it's like that shit is whack. Like the whole you're gay because no, gay means you like the person of the same sex. If the person does not like the person of the same sex, then they're not gay. Because by that logic, okay, if you like getting your coochie ate, you gay because lesbians be eating coochie. So if you like your coochie ate, you gay.
Mm.
That is my logic. That's the logic you follow. Like, no, I don't even keep that kind of company. If people start talking like that, yeah, you funking up the energy, and I don't want you around.
I'm a just to light it up just a little bit. As a woman, what do you get out of pegging a man?
It's a power thing. I've never pegged a man. If you want to be pegged, call me. But anywho, I've never pegged a man. For me, it's just I like to let people feel like one is a power thing, because like, oh yeah, I'm fucking you. I got the dick. I'm fucking you. But it's a power thing. I think it's just like if the man is actually into it and they want it and they want that kind of stimulation, it's like, okay, that's their maximum pleasure spot. That's the way they get them A-spot orgasms. That's like a really good. So it's like giving somebody a high degree of pleasure. So that's one thing of it. And two, it's just a power thing. It's just a dominant thing. Like, yeah, I'm the top. I'm fucking. I'm holding this dick. Stuff like that. It's just a power thing. It's nothing that I need. Like I always say, I would peg somebody. Yes, the co-signers are very homophobic. Very homophobic. I don't need to peg nobody. It's just one of those things like, yeah, it's a power move. It's a power move. It just makes me feel like, okay, I'm on top of the world. Just like when men eat my ass. I don't like my ass ate, but eat my ass because I'm powerful. Eat my ass. I have to say, Mr. McTitties does not eat ass, so he's gonna look at me.
I think just to kind of give my perspective on, and I apologize for jumping in, but I felt really strongly about this because we champion protecting women here, right?
Right.
But this ain't that.
It's not.
That ain't nothing.
And you are diminishing that message by trying to make this that. Quit trying to make your homophobia justifiable by your bullshit.
Yep.
Like that
real.
That turned me all the way the fuck off on people. And it was disgusting how many people I kept seeing say, send me the video. Why do you want to participate in that?
Bro, and then on the flip side, this would be the same women who say, it turns. I've been seeing a status floating around on social media. It was like asking a woman to send you pictures is where 80% of us lose interest.
Boy.
And I seen that, but just the day before, I see these same women saying that same shit, sharing this status about some dude that had his dick in his story. What is the difference?
I remember that.
What is the fucking
exactly?
no?
Don't get
Legit.
somebody
What
else.
what is the fucking difference between that? If y'all can share a status about a dude with his dick in his story, but a guy can't ask y'all for a picture, and yes, we get it. It's social media. We probably met you on social media, and in a woman's eyes, is I got a million pictures on social media. That ain't what the fuck we asking for, and we are also not necessarily asking for nude pictures of you.
Mm-hmm.
See,
But some there's something different about a woman that a guy's interested in sending him exclusive things that makes him feel like he means something to her.
Right.
It ain't gotta be. I ain't asking you to send me your titties. I ain't asking you to send me no news. If I ask for a picture, it might just be for the simple fact that, all right, cool. You been telling me about this dress that you wanted to buy for weeks. Oh, I tried this dress on. It looks super nice. Oh, that's bet. Did you get your dress? Cool. Yo, when you try it on, send me a picture. I want to see how you look in it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with asking for like if you not necessarily a foot fetish, but sometimes like me personally, I love to see a woman in high heels, especially when her toes are done. So you know what I'm saying? Like things like that matter. And we definitely got to get past this. Oh, well, I'm the prize. I'm the this, I'm the that. No. Everybody, if you want to be equal, be equal. If you want to be put on a pedestal, that's fine too. But you also got to maintain that energy that come with that. Because if you don't maintain the energy that come with that, why should anybody put you on a pedestal if you're not deserving to be on a pedestal?
You know what? We need to do something. We need to protect the culture. And speaking of protecting the culture, shout out to our sponsor, Black Renaissance. They got a really good sale going on for Cyber Monday. Go check them out. I know you see strolling at the bottom. Use code LLC20 for 20% off your purchases at Black Renaissance. Shout out to that Protect the Culture hoodie. It was on sale a few days ago. I got me one. Go check them out.
Great.
But yeah, like I said, protect. I feel like we need to protect. Like people always say that Black men are so up, especially in this lifestyle, they're so uptight, and they're not given the space to explore different sexual things. And then people wonder why a lot of men have one move that they use and they're not open to anything else because they're scared of being put in. Like this man put himself into a vulnerable position and it got exploited. So that's going to kill him from trying anything sexual now. So now when he gets with a partner, it's going to make it harder for him to let down those barriers with other partners. And that shit is just embarrassing. That is very embarrassing. Like, I wouldn't do that to nobody. And like the person who did that, I hope whatever they were seeking, they get. Because like, people need to come up. You know, a lot of folks go around. See, prime example. It's a lot of Black women, and as a Black woman myself, I feel like Black women are making a habit of downing other Black men for the wrong reasons. But then you want the same thing. You want a man who's open, and you want a man who's want to try something different, who's vulnerable with you. But then when he shows that kind of vulnerability, you are sitting there like, oh, he gay, he's sensitive, he a punk. But you sitting there, you want somebody who's gonna be open and affectionate to your needs. But then you sitting there and you stuck with some grown 40-year-old man who does not know how to manage his emotions. And then you're mad because you're trying to drill through an emotional brick wall, but you're not giving him the space. And I don't know what it is about people, because like another thing that pops in my head that's just on this same, it's not with Black men. Well, it's it's kind of black men because okay, did y'all see where Snoop Dogg's daughter just got engaged?
Yeah.
One of Snoop Dogg's daughter, well, Snoop Dogg, I think that's his only daughter, just got engaged. And you know, of course, she posted her little engagement photos and everything. And why did people and mostly black women go immediately to saying, "Oh, well, he just with her because her dad is Snoop Dogg or she got money because she's a dark skinned black." She's beautiful, statuesque, beautiful, nice shape, beautiful face, beautiful smile. But because she is dark skinned and plus size, everybody is saying, "Oh, they like go right to saying he got ulterior motives." And it's like, why can't he just? They've been together since 2018. Why can't he just love her for who she is? She's a gorgeous woman with a healthy relationship. But no, y'all go right to down in this man and say, "Oh, he just with her for money." Because it's like, why? And then they go in the same breath and say, "Well, why am I single and she got somebody?" Why do you think you single? Because your fucking personality is good. And before you, but it's just that's an Achilles heel of mine. It's just I don't like that. Like stop downing other people because you're insecure. It's just I don't agree with that 100%. Like homophobic, and he really could file a revenge porn suit against her. And you go to jail for that now. The FBI will sign a warrant on you. You go to jail. Not because revenge porn is federal now too. And I'm gonna tell y'all something about this. Even if somebody deletes something on Facebook, if the FBI, because the FBI can seize your Facebook and you won't even know they can seize your Facebook. They don't take it from you. And I know this firsthand from somebody who I know went through this. Because the person deleted everything, but when the FBI seized their Facebook and they was able to go into the servers and see everything he deleted. So just because think about that when you do shit like that, it's forever. Because even if you delete it, it's still out there. And it can be accessed. The internet, you know when they say the internet is forever, the internet is forever.
I don't know, man. I just that's a rough one.
That is. I hope he pulls through that and feels and gets on the street because I know that's embarrassing. That's very embarrassing.
Yeah, I hate that for the young man.
Like even if he treated her bad or something, nobody deserves to be put out like that.
All right.
I don't care. Like
I just feel like nothing justifies that response.
Right.
If you making homemade flicks and everything, I said flicks, bro. If you making homemade sex videos with somebody or whatever, keep that shit to yourself. Like what do you gain from doing it? What do you gain from putting it out? Unless you're gonna put it on OnlyFans so I can purchase and watch it. Don't do that. That's not nice.
So I got something I want to run past y'all and just see what y'all think about this. What do you think about like pervertibles and kinks in plain sight? Like it's so many people who don't realize how many things in everyday life can be taken as kink, like upside down pineapples. People just started figuring out what the fuck that meant.
How about my mama got a big ass pineapple clock in her kitchen? And I went in there.
I would have turned it upside down.
I stood out like, Mama, I didn't know you was about that life with your big ass pineapple clock. And she was like, what? She went back to 1983. I was like, Mom, you and Daddy swing that way? Y'all got the pineapple clock today. She just got it because she liked the clock. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff. People be kinking in plain sight. I love convertibles because I got this big ass sharp coochie board and never had a piece of cheese on it.
You use it for a paddle.
But I'm telling you, those are the best paddles. Those sharp coochie boards with the handles on them, they are really good paddles. So if you want a good sturdy paddle and you can't afford a luxury paddle, go get you a sharp coochie board. They're like $10, $20 on Amazon.
It's one of them things like if you know, you know.
Dollar Tree. Oh shit.
It is a Kingston's Playground, man. You can get like
now I gotta go $1.25 Tree.
It damn shows that.
I mean,
this shit $5. $20 in Dollar Tree. Don't you
But
feel right?
like rulers, scarves,
The 98-cent big ass rulers you can get from
you can
Lowe's.
get like storage totes, use it for spank benches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
we should do a whole episode on that. Go on a field trip to the Dollar Tree.
you know what? You know what?
Really? That's dope.
I know this is gonna sound like forever, but we should do that for our Valentine's Day episode.
Yes, we should.
We're gonna teach y'all how to do kink on a budget
like
for
$20.
Valentine's Day.
Yo,
That sounds fun.
I mean, all you really because they sell rope and they sell zip ties in Dollar Tree.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, zip ties. You gotta make sure you get them long enough, though. I remember buying a pack of zip ties, and when I actually opened them, they fit around like 3 of my fingers. I was like, "Who wrist is this gonna wrap around?"
Speaking
This
of
is
zip
stupid.
ties, I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story to lighten the mood. Y'all, let me tell y'all. Y'all know I'm a mother, and one time I told Mr. Everlasting about it because I called him for help.
Yeah, tell this story. I know where you're going.
So y'all, I have to, I got my babies, and my babies are autistic. So we had just came back from Chicago, and I hadn't put all our stuff back up, and it was out in our suitcase. So one of my babies found my handcuffs, and I took them from her and I hid them. And I work from home, so I had went back in my office for a little while. And then a few minutes I hear her, help me, help me, help me. So y'all, I go in there. This girl done found the handcuffs and then handcuffed herself together. Both hands in the handcuffs. And she's like, help me, help me. And y'all, guess what? I could not find the damn key. So my child is in handcuffs, screaming for help. And I cannot find the key. So I'm like, oh Lord, what we gonna do? I'm gonna go to jail. They're gonna think I'm tired. I'm thinking, so I'm like, who would have handcuff keys? So I called Mr. Everlast. I'm like, bro, I have a question for you. I'm like, this is random. He know I don't call him unless
You right.
I text him. I never call him. I'm like, bro, do you got a handcuff key? And he was like, no, and my heart broke. You was the only person I would think that could help me out of this predicament.
You know what's so funny about that?
What?
I have a set of handcuffs. I don't ever use them.
Damn.
I do. I don't ever use them just because, like, I prefer rope and leather cuffs. So I don't actually use, like, physical handcuffs. So I ain't had them in, like, forever. So when you said it, I was just like, yeah, I got it. No, I don't.
That broke my heart.
I can believe it.
That broke my, because I knew you was gonna rescue me.
I'm
I knew
sorry.
we was gonna drive there. I knew you was gonna rescue me, dog.
I'm so sorry.
And I was like, who else do I know around here? I'm like, and y'all, we out there she out there in the yard because I done called Mr. McTitties at work. I'm like, baby, this girl done handcuffed herself together. He like, what? I'm like, she done handcuffed us. And y'all, my other daughter looking at both of us like we crazy. Because she like, what the? Because I pulled her out the house from out her corner. And I'm like, Lord, what we gonna do this child? And then y'all, we outside waiting on Mr. McTitties to come up so we can go like figure out what we gonna do with this situation. And I have an autistic child in the back of my yard with handcuffs on, screaming for help. I looked at my other daughter. I was like, man, you about to go to jail. I was like, man, you going to jail.
No, the other child, she probably look at you like, who's we? Who's we?
I told her we was going. I looked at her and I said, we are going to jail because this girl is like, help me. I was like, oh Lord. And then we go and we like, Lord, I see. So by the time Mr. McTitties come and pick us up, we go and I say, oh shit, there go the courtesy officer. Why this motherfucker wasn't in his car?
Probably getting his dick wet somewhere.
He probably was out fucking and we needed him. So that means if somebody was trying to rob me and I needed the courtesy officer, he was nowhere to be found. So we just ride around with this child handcuffed. I done put her seatbelt over her and everything. Like, I'm like, shit. I'm like, I'm gonna have to take this girl to my mama house where some police I know can get us out of this predicament. And then I called my homeboy who gave me the handcuffs, and I was like, yo, how do I get out the hand? And he told me to go to Academy. I had to pay $40 fucking at Academy for a set of handcuffs just to get the key to let her out.
Bet you won't do that shit no more.
And guess what she said when I let her out? She was like, "Oh, my hero."
That's cute.
That ain't cute.
No, that ain't cute.
That ain't cute worth a fuck, and I ain't $40. And then you can't return. I was like, okay, I'm gonna just return these handcuffs. And then I got embarrassed because I don't. It feels uncomfortable returning handcuffs. It's like, why are you returning them?
They didn't work.
So now I have two sets of handcuffs.
With one key.
I got
That was perfect.
Handcuffs are nice.
They are nice.
But I definitely prefer leather.
So, moral of the story is keep your shit away from your kids, or you're gonna be spending $40 at calling your friends. Oh, was that a Sunday? It might have been a Sunday.
No, it was a Sunday.
It was a Sunday.
I remember.
Calling,
It was definitely a Sunday because I was off and I don't get a whole lot of down. I don't get a whole lot of off.
calling your friends on a Sunday in dire straits, trying to get handcuffs. So keep your shit away. I'm going to buy me one of those, but yeah, that was my Sunday, and I was like, he probably think I'm crazy as hell. Like, what you calling me on a Sunday afternoon? Oh, you got a handcuff.
Now, when you asked me, I was just no. So here's the deal, y'all. So she calls me, right? And she go, "Hey, I know this is gonna sound random. Don't ask no questions. But would you happen to have a handcuff key?" And I was like, "Nope." And then I paused for a second because I thought about it. I was like, "But I do gotta set a hand. But I don't know where the key is anyway because I don't never use them. So." Nah, baby, I'm sorry. I ain't got no handcuff keys. And then it occurred to me, I hung up the phone and today looked at me and she was like, "Everything okay?" And I was like, I just sat there and I paused for a second and she say, "What's wrong?" I say, "I'm almost willing to bet you $100 one of the door babies that locked her damn self in her handcuffs." So then that's what made me call you back. And I was like, "Hey, like, you good?" You was like, "Yeah." She like, and I was like, "Yep, damn it. Oh, this is the one time I was right and I didn't want to be right."
Yep.
So that's when you was like, "Yeah, I had to go to Academy to get it." I was like, "Yeah, that sucks." But now you got two sets of handcuffs.
Yeah.
Just don't lose the key.
I'm not gonna lose the key.
Come to think about it, speaking of handcuffs, weren't you in a similar bind?
No, don't talk about that.
No.
But that's old though.
Give us the tea.
So
Give us the
With
juice.
that same fucking pair of handcuffs.
with the same
My homeboy, I was riding in the car with him, and he used to be a corrections officer, and he had the handcuffs up there, and he was like, "Oh, he thought it was on." He got the handcuffs, and he was like, "Oh, we gonna do something." So he handcuffs us through the thing, like we are handcuffed together, like this. You see how we sitting like this? He handcuffs my left hand to his right hand, and we in the car.
That's hilarious.
And then he couldn't find the key. First he was playing, he was like, "I can't find the key." And then he was like, "Oh fuck, I can't find the key for real." So me and this nigga is riding in the car together on fucking green light, circling around because we can't get out the car because we're like handcuffed through the steering wheel.
What? I was like, damn, he could have just crawled across the seat. Y'all was handcuffed through the steering wheel?
we should have threw those handcuffs. If I do that,
That shit right there, that's funny.
And me
It
and
ain't funny, but that
me
shit
and him
funny.
was riding around. He was like, maybe we'll see a police officer somewhere that can let us loose.
Oh.
And we was riding, me and this nigga was riding around for like 20 minutes around Mobile, handcuffed together in the car.
And y'all didn't see a single police. Oh, something was wrong
You
that
know-
day.
Until we found the key in his car.
Ain't no way, boy.
Hell.
That same fucking pair of handcuffs.
That is a hell no.
Oh, God.
To no.
That's why
That's
I
them
called
on.
him, because I remember him saying it was some way we can get him unlocked. That's why I called him and was like, bruh, how we gonna get out these hands? How I'm gonna get my
I'd have
baby
been
out
trying to paperclip my way out of them motherfuckers.
I ain't have a
I tell you.
paperclip. I ain't have a paperclip.
Shit.
We ain't had no paperclip. I ain't had no paperclip in that house. I should throw them in them handcuffs. See, that's what happens when you get handcuffs from the prison.
We got California in the building. We got Mississippi in the building. We got Detroit in the building. Who else in here? Man, where y'all
Don't
from,
tell that to
man?
nobody else.
Oh,
Me and him
man.
handcuffed in the car together, riding around Mobile handcuffed.
That
And
shit
didn't
is-
see no police officers.
That's just hilarious, bro.
That's who told me to go to Academy and buy the handcuff. He was like, they should have some at Academy. And I was like, okay. I was like, bro, my baby is locked in there. I called my daddy and asked my daddy how to pick the handcuff. He was like, what? Where she get handcuffs from? I'm like, Dad, don't ask no damn questions.
You did that to yourself.
I was desperate. After you didn't come through, I got desperate. I was like, oh shit. Jordan.
After I didn't come through, like I'm supposed to just randomly have,
A handcuff.
and you got real handcuffs. Like,
Yeah, these were real metal handcuffs.
yeah, you got them sheriff's officer handcuffs.
And she fussing in the back. My daddy like, tell her to stop moving. They gonna get tighter.
What my boy say? He said, man, when I was 11, I jumped straight to 13 because I don't fuck with 12. I don't buy them.
Bars.
I asked my daddy, and I was like, Daddy, please don't tell mom. Don't tell mom.
Hey, y'all. I just want to tell y'all. All right, this is not related to that story at all. I just want the good people out there in safe word land to know Sir gave me something to drink, and I don't know if it's the lack of food that I done had in my system today. This shit is nice and it's way too sweet, so I think I'm a little tipsy right now. So anyway, that's what
Wanna
made
tell
the
them what
story
it is?
even funnier. What it is?
Let me bring you back.
Yeah, bring me the bottle so I can. We don't promote stuff on here like this, but I'm gonna plug this because y'all need this in your life. It is Bird Dog Praline flavored whiskey. It's 80 proof.
Can I get a little teaspoon?
Yeah, I got
She said a teaspoon.
I just want to taste it. You know I don't drink. I just want to taste it.
Ooh, this finna put you on your ass then.
No, just a little. No, I literally mean a little bit in a spoon.
Yo, so
I'm gonna put it in the glass.
All right, I'll take the glass.
at this point, we want to take some Q&A from our listeners that we got streaming live because normally we only get y'all like 20-30 minutes, but we about ran a whole episode with y'all.
Yeah.
And this is actually kind of fun. So
We might do this more often.
we want to take some Q&A, man. If y'all got questions, y'all definitely drop them in. While we are waiting for questions, if y'all have any, we want to make sure that we let y'all know that we have missed y'all. We thank y'all for tuning in this evening. We thank y'all for locking in with us. We want to meet you. We want to meet all of you. We want to meet you December the 17th.
Hey.
December the 17th. That's a Saturday. It's going to be at night. The location, you want to know where it's going to be at? You need to go follow the Safe Word on Facebook. Follow us on Facebook. We're going to make sure that we put that information out there. You can inbox us at the Safe Word on Facebook so that you can get that invitation. But we just want to meet y'all, man. We're going to go out. We're going to have some dinner. We're going to have a good time. And
Safe word.
it's not going to be it's going to be a vanilla atmosphere. So please just come to have a good time. And if you have questions and things of that nature, so
Yeah, no titties.
yeah, you can pull your titties out if you want to. Jail. You're going to jail. You just said you didn't want to go to jail because you was going to be.
Throw it in a teaspoon.
It's for both of y'all.
Yeah.
So y'all can share it.
Yes.
Oh, she smelled it. I swear.
Smells like praline.
This is a lot.
Just sip it.
Stop it.
Castle what?
No.
You got juice right there.
I'm out of juice. Ooh.
Oh, that's
See that ice.
that's kind of unfortunate.
We cutting all this out the podcast. Hey man, you ain't got no. You ain't gonna tell us the story.
What story?
The thing that you was shushing him about. You ain't gonna tell us that.
What story?
That's a whack. No, hell no. Sit Sit
No,
down.
You want to know what store?
No,
I wanna know what
because
store.
you're gonna have to tell me this story when we get off app.
It ain't really not that great.
Since you don't want to tell
No,
them, no, it's got to be something that great. Because if it wasn't that great, you would tell our listeners. But it's got to be good, and because it's got to be good, and you want them to know, nigga, I want to know.
The link to the Facebook page.
I'll drop it.
I
Just
thought
a
I
second.
dropped it actually. It must have.
I got you, Miss Nikki.
I got you right here.
Oh.
I literally had it already pulled up.
Oh my God, awesome.
I thought I had dropped it earlier. My fault. Can y'all see that?
Your location. Andrew, be undone. Be undone.
Let me be on that.
Oh, never mind. You don't remember that.
See, that's no fun. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. On that note,
This is Mystique,
this is Mr. Everlasting.
and this has been the Safe Word.
Safe word. We out. Peace.
Peace.